Do you know why you have a name and you have a father's name? So that we can identify you. Do you know why God created you and give you skin tone? So that we can also identify you and know where you come from. Anyone who have seen your skin tones, they would know that, oh, okay, this person is an African. Oh, this person is Caucasian. This person is Chinese. This person is Paki or Arabs. Why do we have all these? So that we can identify each other and appreciate each other. You will believe with me that it is very, very essential you appreciate yourself, appreciate your family, your lineage, then your country, your continent. Too often we have a lot of people who always bash and bash and bash the continent of Africa, even as an Africans. You see, how often do you see people bashing their father's name or bashing their mothers? Even the worst of the worst mother, the children will say, my mom is the best. Even the worst of the worst criminals and crooks, the children will say, our father is just the best. He gave us everything. For instance, a corrupt politician, to the citizen, he's a corrupt person. To the children, he's the best father. The father who could put them on a first class, who sent them to school in the UK, in America. The father who could buy them Mercedes Benz before they could literally get it licensed. So to the citizen, is a bad father. But to the children, is a good father. I mean, to the citizen is a bad person, bad politician, a corrupt person. But to the children, they never says them different. Look at all the dictators we've had in Africa for years and years and years. All their children adore them because they know them personally. Of course, something in their characters, in their values, might have led them to become who they are, that they become so self-centered and selfish that they don't really care about the egalitarian ideology for their people, for the benefit of all. They just care for themselves. But then the people who are close to them, the wife, the husband, the children, they see them as the best people to have ever lived. Then, if that's the case, how come we hate Africa so much that a lot of Africans are quick to bash that continent? A lot of Africans are quick to say bad things about Africans. I've lived in the West for about 20 years now. And what I realize is that a lot of things we Africans we do in the West, we never do back home. But those are the works that keep the West going. This kind of work, the labor works, the security job, working in the store, working in a restaurant, doing construction jobs, doing home care services, social works. These are the works that keep this society going, the developed world. And I can guarantee you, it's not that they pay a lot, some glorifying money either. A lot of people who does this work they live paycheck to paycheck. This is why you see a lot of people live in the West, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, they never make it back home. Why? Because they're on the lower echelon of the community. Yes, the community, you might say, well, at least there's a good roads, there is healthcare services, there is stable power. Yeah, but then you bunny your life, you bunny your hours. In Africa, you could literally be working for government and just go to office maybe twice a week, or go for 2, 3, 4 hours a day and disappeared. You still get paid full time. In the West, it doesn't work like that. Majority of people work hourly. So if you don't show up, you don't get paid. So when are we going to start glorifying ourselves and start speaking in good light of our communities, of our society, of our continent? Because we have it all, trust me. When you travel from the West and go back home to Africa, everything is just way, way better. The quality of the people, the interpersonal skills, how people really truly cares, the quality of the food, the quality of the atmosphere. You take a walk in the countryside and it's like, wow, this is so peaceful. People here are so blessed. You eat food, you eat, for instance, just fries. You'll be like, where is this fries from? It tastes so good, so yummy, because all the fries you eat in the West, a majority of them are frozen, GMO foods. You eat banana back in Africa, you know that, damn, this is banana. It actually does taste and smells like banana. In the West, it might be as big as cucumber, but most of them, they're like manufactured fruits, GMO. You eat that over the years, then why would you be surprised when you start having arthritis early, or you start having some terminal illness? Because you have consumed all this way too long. What am I telling you in essence? It's about time we start appreciating the continent of Africa, because the way we see ourselves is what we become. They say your thought is what you become. You think about it way too long, it just become you. You can never change that. So Africa is a beautiful place. We've had it. And if anything we don't like, let's change our narratives. A lot of countries are doing that already, like in Senegal, in Burkina Faso, in Niger. And then you have to change yourself. And then if you can't change yourself, you can't change people around you. It starts from me and you. We have to change yourself. We have to start talking about African good light and start putting our mouth where our money is. It's about time we wake up. It's about time we start glorifying ourselves, start speaking good of us, so that we can see the value in this. The more we mess our places up with what we say, the more we are downsizing our might, our power, our, the energy we have, the resources, the everything. And the other continents are just going to say, oh, it's a useless place anyway. Meanwhile, we've got the gold and the diamonds and the resources. They will be mining all that, the pretense that it is a useless continent. They don't really need it. They don't know what to do with it. But we need to start glorifying ourselves, because it is by your mouth you glorify your name. No one is not going to do it for you. Your Father's name you have to glorify. It's about time we start glorifying Africa and start working together to make it the great continent in which we are. We are a great continent already. And tomorrow is today. The leaders that's going to magnify and make it better than what it's supposed to be. It's us now, not tomorrow. The future we want is here now. Let's make it work. Thank you for listening to me. Leave me a comment. Don't be shy. Feel free to give me your thought. It's a community. Let's have conversation. Let's talk eyeball to eyeball, mind to mind, and make this continent a great place to live. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best. Stay happy, keep winning, and keep being the best person you can be to yourself, to your family, to your community, and to the entire continent of Africa. Together, we'll make it great. It is great. I'll make it greater. We'll make it greatest. So let's work together. Thank you so much, everyone, again, and have a lovely one. Until next time, ciao.